What's cooking, everybody? It's Door, and in this video I'll be showing you how to fully upgrade the roamer in No Man's Sky. We will be taking a look into unlocking the roamer and all the technology modules that goes with it, where to find S-Class upgrade modules, which I'll link in the video itself, as well as how to place the tag for maximum adjacency bonuses. And so without any further ado, let's get straight into it. So to unlock the roamer, you can approach the construction research terminal at the anomaly. In the transport modules tab, you can unlock the roamer geobay for 4 salvage data. Alternatively, you can also unlock the roamer geobay via the base computer archives or by completing the Exocraft technician side quest, which will also unlock the Nomad geobay and the Colossus geobay for you. To unlock technology for your Exocraft, you just need to go to iteration Perseus, also aboard the anomaly. Here you'll find everything from engine upgrades to scanner upgrades and mining and combat equipment. You can unlock all these upgrades for nanites, but you can unlock this entire section by completing the Exocraft technician side quest, which I'll definitely recommend in doing so, as it will save you a ton. I'll link a video in the description down below on how to complete this. The only 4 items you would still need to unlock with nanites are the different shield types. These will cost 120 nanites apiece. So if you complete the Exocraft technician side quest, this will only cost you 480 nanites. So once you have unlocked all technology, it is of course time to install it. Approach your roamer and get in to make it your active vehicle. The fusion engine and the Exocraft accelerator are already pre-installed. What you want to do is pick up the fusion engine and place it in this slot right here, and place the Exocraft accelerator in this slot right here. This way we will still have 3 adjacent slots available for upgrade modules. Next, you will want to install the Icarus fuel system in the slot right here. This will cost you 2 microprocessors, 3 storm crystals and 2 wiring loom, and will enable the engine to automatically recharge during the day. Next, you want to place the Exocraft mining laser in the slot right here. This will cost you 100 chromatic metal, 25 magnetized ferrite and 2 life support gels. This will of course enable you to gather materials using the Exocraft itself. And I would have to say that the mining laser for the Exocraft is already pretty good. In this example you'll see it before I've added any upgrades. And this is the fully upgraded version. Do note that these upgrade modules aren't full stats, so it could be even better. Right next to it on the left you will want to place the Exocraft mining laser upgrade Sigma. This will cost you 50 chromatic metal and 50 pugnium. This will increase your mining laser power with 62% and will allow you to harvest tough materials. Next up, place the Exocraft mounted cannon right here. This will cost you 100 copper and 50 pugnium and will of course allow you to shoot at things from within your Exocraft. It is quite okay damage wise, as you can see in this example, especially the critical hits already land on 1280. In this example of the fully upgraded version, you'll see that the crits are already up to 1888. Do note that again, these aren't max stats upgrade modules, so it could go even higher. Next up, place the Exocraft signal booster right under the Icarus fuel system for 1 microprocessor and 50 chromatic metal. If you open the signal booster, you will be able to scan for depots with this upgrade. Right below it, you want to install the advanced signal booster upgrade for 2 ion batteries, 100 chromatic metal and 2 microprocessors. This will up your scanner range with 100%, but will also allow you to scan for drop pods and for abandoned structures. Next, just below that, install the Exocraft signal booster upgrade Tau for again 100% increase in your scanner range. This will cost you 2 iron batteries, 150 chromatic metal and 50 gold. Plus it will allow you to scan for trade outposts, ruins and alien structures. Finally, you will want to install some of the hazard protections. Of course you could pick a single one and swap it out if you reach another planet or whatever, but I think it's most convenient to just install all 4 of them. The Megawatt Heater, which protects you from cold weather, will cost you 50 uranium, 80 phosphorus and 1 wiring loom. Now it is worth to note that once these shields are installed, you will be protected for that climate. There's no need to install the shields and it will not drain over time. You can install the Air Filtration Unit, which will protect you for toxic environments for 5 nanotubes, 160 copper and 1 wiring loom. You can install the Neutron Shielding, which will protect you from radioactive environments. This will cost you 95 deuterium, 50 ionized cobalt and 1 wiring loom. And then finally, you can install the thermal buffer to be protected from scorched environments. And this will cost you 2 hermetic seals, 80 dioxide and again 1 wiring loom. You'll notice that these shields do not have an adjacency bonus altogether, so you can place them really anywhere. I just thought that this was a good place to place them to have a good overview of the remaining empty slots. Of course, we will fill up all these remaining slots with upgrade modules to get the most out of your roamer. So you will keep these 3 slots on the right empty. Or of course you could install one of these suspension upgrades there as well. So to buy upgrades you will want to visit a technology merchant aboard the space station. I'll leave glyphs to the systems I'm using on screen so you can easily go there and pick up yourself some S-Class upgrades. You'll see that the technology merchant aboard this station has S-Class upgrade modules for the Exocraft engine and for the Exocraft boost. You can fit a max of 3 upgrades per technology type. So if you bought them, you can easily go towards your starship and get in and out of it to create an autosave. Reload the autosave and then head back up to the technology merchant to find that it has been restocked. Repeat this until you have 3 of each upgrade technology module. While I'm doing so, I want to ask you to please leave a thumbs up if you liked the video, let me know in the comments down below what you did most, and please subscribe to see more No Man's Sky content in the future. So this is the second system where you'll find the other 2 remaining upgrade modules for the tech. Again, glyphs are on screen. You'll find the Exocraft laser module and an Exocraft cannon module. Just like within the other system, get in and out of your starship to create an autosave and repeat it until you have 3 upgrade modules of each of the technology types. So now you have them all, it's of course time to install them. You will want to install them surrounding the corresponding tech, and you will want these upgrade modules to be as close as the stats that I'll leave on screen. So place the engine modules right here, place the Exocraft boost modules around the Exocraft acceleration module, place the Exocraft laser modules around the Exocraft laser, and of course finally place the Exocraft cannon modules around the Exocraft cannon. So this is the best setup if you want to max your roamer out. So as I said, if you want you can add some suspension in the remaining slots. The drift suspension costs 50 paraffinium, 50 magnetized ferrite and 1 wiring loom to install. It will give you a 200% buff to forwards grip and a minus 34% decrease in your angular grip, making you very drifty and slidey. You can install the grip boost suspension for 50 tritium, 50 magnetized ferrite and 1 wiring loom. This will have a minus 50% decrease in your forwards grip and a plus 110% for your angular grip. So this will make you very grippy in corners. And finally you could add the high slide suspension for 50 dioxide, 50 magnetized ferrite and 1 wiring loom. This will decrease your forwards grip with 50% and decrease your angled grip with 34%. Now if you ask me, it doesn't really make much sense to install all 3 of them, but I've seen multiple people doing it. They also seem to have an adjacency boost. So I decided to test what the differences really are if you install none of them or if you install all 3 of them. So in this straight line test I didn't really notice any difference between the Exocraft without any suspension upgrade modules and the one with suspension upgrade modules. They both came in at 10-14. When making turns I would say that the one with all the suspension upgrade modules installed has slightly better grip overall. It's a little bit hard to see, but I hope this example made it clear for you. So what I would recommend is not to install all 3 of them, but to choose which one you'd prefer most and install only that one. Or install 2 which complement each other in a way. So here I have a side by side of all 3 of them. The left one with only the drift suspension installed, the middle one with a grip boost, and the right one with the high slide suspension. You'll notice that on the straight the drift suspension is fastest, which comes in at 932, followed by the high slide suspension at 1053 and the grip boost suspension with 1113. Now when making corners, of course the drift suspension slides really good. You can just keep it at a continuous drift basically, and it's really fun to drive if you ask me. The grip boost suspension of course makes sure that you can make some really nice sharp turns without sliding all over the place. And the high slide suspension is kinda everywhere, just a middle ground between the 2 basically. So of course it isn't ideal to have just only 2 slots left, so you could drop these all together or do as I did. As you only have a few slots left, I decided to deinstall my mining laser as I will be using the roamer for fun and to get from point A to point B. I think gathering materials is way better suited for the Colossus, which I'll make a video on very soon as well. So I moved all my cannon modules where the mining laser was, put my shield modules up where the cannon modules were, and installed the drift suspension as I like that most and think it was really fun to drive. So this setup will leave you with more slots, 7 in total against the 2 and 3 slots on the other setup I've used. So that was all for this video. What setup are you using and what are you dropping? Do you like the drift suspension as much as I did, or are you going for any of the other suspensions? Let me know in the comments down below, and I hope to see you in the next one.